Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Keegan here and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. And today I'm bringing you guys another story time video for you guys, and this is actually going to be my second story time video. So back in August I did my first story time video, and I haven't done a story time video ever since. And I've been thinking about doing another story time video for a while. So I figured now it's time for me to do another story time video. So really quickly before we dive into today's story, I just want to say, like in the disclaimer, all the names have been changed for privacy reasons. All the names mentioned in this video have been changed. However, if you are someone that went to school with me and or was in my grade 7 class in 2013 or 2014 at the time when this story happened, and if your name was mentioned, even though it's not your real name, it's a fake name, I'm sure you know who you are. So, without further ado, I don't really have too much else to say, so let's dive into today's story, shall we? So, today's story happened in March of 2014, and at the time when this story happened, I was in the 7th grade, and I was 12 years old at the time. So, this story is about how I almost broke my leg when I was in the 7th grade. So, this story happened... It all happened on March 14th, 2014, and it was a Friday on that day. And this was like after lunch. I went out for recess, and I was running. I honestly don't know why I was running. I think I was playing a game with my friend or something. I can't exactly remember why I was running, but anyways, I was running up this hill, and I slipped on some ice, and I hit my right leg on the ice really hard and left a big lump on my leg. And then two classmates of mine, well, we'll call them Tyler and Thomas. That's not the real names, but we're just going to call them that. They saw me fall and hit the ice. So they went to go get a nearby teacher who was supervising all of us outside. And the teacher had to carry me and drag me to the nurse's office, which is in like the front office of the school that I went to at the time. She basically had to drag me like this, and I was like limping, walking to the nurse's office, and I had to lay on the bed for maybe an hour or two before we decided to call my mom to pick me up and bring me to the hospital. So then flash forward to around 1:30ish or something, and it was the end of another class, and I was still in the nurse's office. So my mom went to go pick me up and bring me to the hospital. And so me and my mom went to the hospital, and while we were waiting in the hospital, we had to get x-rays done and see if I had to get a cast or get a boot, which I ended up getting the boot. And at the time, while we were waiting in the hospital, we were at the hospital for like maybe 2 or 3 hours, probably 3 hours, I'd say. I can't exactly remember how long, but it was probably like 3 hours. And at the whole time while I was in the hospital, I was on a wheelchair until we found out that I had to go on crutches and on a boot for a couple weeks. And when we were getting my x-ray done, the doctor found out that I separated my growth plate from the fall, and when I hit my right foot on the ice, and I ended up separating my growth plate on my foot. And so I had to go on the boot and go on crutches for a couple weeks. However, I was only on crutches for 2 or 3 weeks. I think it was 3 weeks. I can't exactly remember, but I think it was 3 weeks or something like that. And this picture right here was actually me on crutches and on the boot when we were leaving the hospital, and this picture was actually taken by my mom. As you can tell, like that picture right there, that was also shown in the thumbnail for this video. So it was kind of a pain in the ass to get used to on the crutches, but I got used to it in 2 days. But yeah, I didn't mind it. And then on the Monday when I went back to school that day, I had to go on I had to go on a bus, on a short bus for a little while, because I couldn't really go on the regular bus with my foot. I didn't want to take up any space on the seats on the bus that I went to at the time. So I rode on the short bus on the weeks that I was on crutches, Because when I was in grade 7, both of my parents were working. Well, my parents work, but before I was in the 6th grade, my mom didn't work, but my mom started working at her job in the 7th grade. So me and my brother had to take the bus to go to school at the time when this story happened. And when I broke my, well, I didn't break, well, when I hurt my foot really bad and separated my growth plate, I had to go on a short bus for a couple weeks. And when I was in class, I had to have a chair next to me where I sat so I can rest my foot that I hurt so I don't mess it up or something. And it was kind of tedious, but I eventually got used to it. And then when I could start walking again, things got a little better. However, I couldn't run though. I had to wear the boot at all times, which I actually still have the boot that I wore when it happened. I have it right here. And right there I wrote the date I got it and a smiley face and memories, which I think I might have spelled that wrong. I don't know why I wrote that, but yeah. So it came with a little pump right here. This side inflates it and this side deflates it, and I had to put it in here and it deflates it. I had to have it, and to inflate it, it tightens the inside part right on this side, and this side it tightens it up. So yeah, I had to have it pretty tight, but it took time to get used to. However, I didn't have to wear this thing when I was sleeping on my bed, but I had to wear it almost every day for a couple weeks. And here's another part of this story that gets kind of interesting. So a few weeks before I hurt my foot on the ice, I was actually supposed to go to Florida in like a few weeks before I hurt my foot. And when me and my grandmother were on our way to Florida, me and my brother and my grandmother were on our way to Florida for like 2 weeks. And we were going to be late for our flight, so we had to ride on one of those, whatever you call those little vehicles that they drive inside the airport to move passengers to their gate, mostly elderly people, on like one of those carts, whatever they're called. I can't remember what they were called, but I had to ride one of those, otherwise we'd miss our flight to Florida. But eventually, when my foot got better, I was grateful and I could start running again and I could start participating in phys ed. But yeah, and my foot is all better, and I think my growth plate is back to where it was before, ever since the accident happened. And so that's pretty much all I have to say for this story. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, please leave a comment below, and feel free to subscribe to my channel, and feel free to follow me on Instagram. And have you ever had a story similar to this that ever happened to you? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd be interested to hearing it. But once again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. And stay tuned for more Storytime videos. More Storytime videos will be coming soon. So in the meantime, thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, this is Keegan Shepard signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.